Ladies and gentlemen, brace yourselves as we unleash a cinematic extravaganza that can only be described as erotica perfecta. Don't be too eager, take a seat and dim the lights, relax those inhibitions, and let the show begin.
Eloise Ellie Turner, played by Thomasin McKenzie, is the main character in the movie Last Night in Soho, directed by Edgar Wright. She really wants to become a fashion designer. But there is a ghost that follows her. Ellie's mom wanted to be a designer too. Her mom went to London and killed herself. Now Ellie sees her reflection in every mirror. Just like her mother, Ellie loves the 1960s fashion and music and wants to move to London to study fashion. But her caring grandmother, played by Rita Tushingham, is worried about her. She can sense and understand things that other people can't, like a special connection to the world around her. After her college friends didn't like her clothes and made fun of her for being from Cornwall, Ellie decided to move out and live on her own. She is renting an old apartment from a strict but seemingly caring lady. Collins, Diana Rigg, in her last movie role. It's great for Ellie at first, but then she starts dreaming of being Sandy, a fun, young blonde woman who lived in London in 1966. Soon, it becomes hard to tell what is real and what is make-believe, and Ellie's dreams turn into scary dreams. Written with Christy Wilson Cairns, 1917, Wright's Last Night in Soho is funny and crazy, cool and stylish, but it gets confusing and messy in the second half. The beginning of the movie Last Night in Soho has great music that fits perfectly with Ellie's journey through London. They use songs like Downtown, Got My Mind Set on You, and A World Without Love. The young woman is a bit of a country girl, amazed by what she has read about the big city, and looking for the London she has heard about in her favorite songs. Mackenzie plays Ellie similarly to how she played Tom in Leave No Trace. She's a character who feels out of place and is trying to fix her relationship with a parent. She feels comforted by memories of the 1960s, so she starts dressing like people did back then and dyes her hair blonde. The idea for Last Night in Soho is also good. As a girl from the countryside now living in the city, she needs to stay away from bad people. During a scary taxi ride, the driver starts talking about her legs and asks if other models live with her. Wright wants to make this movie not only to warn people about blindly loving the past, but also to criticize bad and harmful men. This means that when Ellie sleeps, she starts to feel like she is Sandy. Sandy, using clever camera tricks and staging, enters a cool and amazing 1960s club by walking down some stairs and past a wall made of mirrors. Sandy is on one side of the mirrors. Ellie is on the other side. The two characters are completely different from each other. Unlike Ellie, who is shy, Sandy walks confidently like a runway model. She knows what she likes. She believes she has the solution to get it. The problem with Wright's movie is with the bad guy. Jack, who wears fancy clothes and has a stylish haircut, looks after Sandy and all the other girls. Sandy doesn't know that Jack is a pimp. He takes advantage of her desire to be famous by promising that if she offers herself, it will help her become successful. While Ellie is afraid of him, the audience is not. Saying that Jack wouldn't make a hateable villain is wrong. But Wright doesn't develop that character enough for him to be more than just a scary figure. Wright became well known for Shaun of the Dead, a funny movie about zombies. It's not strange that he would use a similar technique again. In a colorful and strange pattern, a group of scary ghosts appear to attack Ellie. These ghosts don't scare many people, because they all look the same and Wright uses them a lot. The shrinking distance between Ellie and Sandy is interesting because they live in the same place, but at different times. Last Night in Soho has a problem with colorblind casting. In one part of the movie, a scary moment happens to the only black character. He is dressed for Halloween, but then a white woman accuses him of almost raping her. Talking about the scene without giving away too much is hard, but filmmakers should know that just having a black actor isn't enough. This scene has a lot of racial history, so it's important to handle it carefully. Later, the black character still tries to help the white person who almost got him killed, which is a very unlikely decision. Apart from the main ideas like being stuck in the past and bad men, there's not enough to make the movie interesting. Wright doesn't know much about the sex industry, casting couch, or mental health. Instead, he uses corny jokes, a lot of blood and violence, and tributes to much better movies. Usually, that would be okay, and it has worked in the past, but this time the feeling of the movie doesn't quite match the serious topics. Actually, the ending will not surprise many people. In the end, Ellie's story doesn't feel finished and it's overshadowed by the film's trendy style. The style can't hold it up anymore. Wright's movie Last Night in Soho has great music and cool old-fashioned clothes by costume designer Odile Dixmiro, but it ends up being really boring.
Thanks for watching our video. As we wrap things up, we want to say a big thank you for being a part of our awesome community. Don't forget to hit that subscribe button so you never miss out on our future adventures. We appreciate all the likes, comments, and support you've given us. It's because of viewers like you that we're able to keep creating great content. So stay tuned for more exciting videos coming your way. Remember, you're the reason we do what we do. Without you, our channel wouldn't be the same. So, until next time, take care, stay awesome, and keep spreading the positivity. See you soon.